Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amina and this is Experiencing Fragrances with Amina. Today we have a haul video. This is going to be a collective group of fragrances that I recently added to my collection over the course of maybe 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah, some you may have already seen. I probably have featured them on my Instagram or something, but not on my YouTube yet. So these are just fragrances that are new to my collection. They may not necessarily be new, but they're new to my collection. So let's get to it. The first one is actually going to be a pre-owned bottle, and it's Fico d'Amalfi by Acqua de Parma. Okay, here. I've been wanting this for a while, especially for the warmer months. It's a really great fig fragrance. I've been really obsessed with fig this summer. And it's a pre-owned bottle that I got from a fellow YouTuber. You know who you are. Love, love, love. But yeah, very fresh fig. Not sweet at all, but just very refreshing, perfect for the summer. I've worn it a couple times already and I really do like it. I think it has pretty good longevity for a fig fragrance. So yeah, Acqua de Parma's Fico d'Amalfi. So another one that I recently added to my collection is a Tom Ford. I actually have 2 Tom Ford fragrances in this video. The first one is going to be Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Look at those disgusting smudges. I'm sorry. Maybe a little bit better? A little bit better. Okay, it's a bit scratchy, but you guys get the gist. Yeah, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Really, really good. I only recently really gave it a go as far as trying it, and I previously did own Tom Ford's Noir Parfum, and I decided to let go of that one, to part ways with it, because I didn't feel like I needed both in my collection, and I prefer this one over the Noir Parfum because the Noir Parfum has a slight powderiness to it that the Noir Extreme does not have. I find this to also be a little bit more heavier on the spices, which I really do enjoy. I also find it to be denser than the Noir Parfum, although the Noir Parfum is a beautiful fragrance and I did enjoy it. But like I said, I just didn't feel like I needed both in my collection. It's a really great scent. I love it, especially when it starts to cool down a bit. I don't think I'll be reaching for this more once it gets really, really cold. But then again, I live in Texas and it never really gets that cold. But I feel like this fragrance would be perfect for the fall/autumn months. Yeah, Tom Ford Noir Extreme. The other Tom Ford I got is another black bottle, and it is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. I know I'm late to the game. I've tried Black Orchid several times, but for some reason, I was never moved to purchase a full bottle. But recently, I was comparing the Parfum and the EDP version at the store, and I found it kind of reignited my love for it. So I decided to just go ahead and get it. And especially since it's, coming on the cooler months, this is just gonna work so well. This scent is just very sexy. It's a classic staple. A lot of people love it. A lot of people do hate it. I think it's a very, very beautiful, yummy scent. That is Black Orchid, Tom Ford. This is one that I can see myself wearing every day, and this is one that's like date night or a special occasion. But who's dating during a pandemic? Not I, so I'll be just wearing this at home on my daily trips to the local Walmart or Target. So the next one that's new to my collection is this one by Ajmal, and it's Incense Wood. Ajmal's a house based out of Dubai, and this is just a really nice, spicy, woody, slightly smoky fragrance that is going to be perfect for the winter and fall months. This one lasts forever. I've already worn it a few times, and I find this to be very sexy. I love this fragrance. It has me very curious about other fragrances from this house because this is my first experience. I just saw it at the store, smelled it, and was like, I need it. It was on sale. I couldn't beat the deal. So I just need to get it, and I'm so happy that I do have it. This is gonna last me forever. This is another 100 ml bottle, and the bottle is quite stunning. Actually, it's very, very weighty, very heavy. Not one that you want to travel with, but it's definitely a very nice, warm, cozy, slightly sexy scent that I'm so happy that I have in my collection. This one here is a fragrance that I've had for some time and I've worn it a bit already. This one is Diptyque's Eau Duelle. This is the EDT version. Yeah, Eau Duelle EDT. This fragrance is actually really nice. I wasn't super pleased with it when I first got it because I found it to be very, 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 very light. But after I spent some time with it, then I understood, like, it's lightweight, but it's still there, but it's there in a very, I don't know how to explain it. It's nowhere near beast mode, aka diva mode, but it's a very nice, spicy vanilla scent. This is, I think, a really good vanilla scent that you can wear in the warmer months because it's quite light and it's not so sweet. But when I do wear this, I've noticed that it does stay on my skin for quite a while, and it's one that I have to really overspray so that I'm happy with it. It's fairly new to my collection and I already, used it quite a bit, but every time I use it, I overspray it. And I find myself reaching for this regularly. I think mostly because it is a fragrance that is not going to disturb anyone. It's very pleasant. Everyone's going to like it. So if you're going to be around a lot of people, which you shouldn't because coronas, but if you're around people who may be sensitive to stronger scents, this one I think can't go wrong with this one. This is Diptyque's Eau Duelle. And I've actually been very impressed by a lot of Diptyque's fragrances and I want to venture more into the house. I do have a few samples, including Vetiver, I think it's what it's called. And that one, I have the EDP version and I loved it so much. It's one that I would love to add to my collection along with Tempo, which is a patchouli dominant fragrance. I also have a sample of that I really, really do love. So hopefully one day I get to build on my Diptyque collection. Okay, don't hate me. I've added to my Roja collection. Okay, I have, again with the smudges, damn. I have Roja Dove Vetiver. Vetiver is a note that has been growing on me quite quickly, quite expeditiously. I used to not be a fan of Vetiver, but then I slowly started venturing into fragrances that feature Vetiver, and I think I've been missing out. I'm really, really enjoying Vetiver fragrances. This is one that I really, really loved on a scent strip. It's very fresh. It's just very fresh, but it's also very elegant and very sophisticated. And I mean, of course, with Roja, the presentation is really nice. The bottle is very beautiful. I'm loving this green gradient. And it's the Parfum Cologne version, so it doesn't come with the super fancy cap, but it's still quite fancy compared to a few of my other bottles. And I know it probably looks weird that I'm looking down here. It's because I'm recording on my phone and I have it mirrored on my laptop, which is kind of underneath, so sorry. But yeah, Vetiver, Parfum Cologne by Roja. This scent I can see myself wearing sometimes during the fall. Being from Texas, fall weather really doesn't start hitting until maybe November, sometimes December. So I feel like this does have the freshness, but it does have enough depth that I feel like I can wear while transitioning from the summer months to the fall/autumn months. Anyway, Vetiver. I have another Roja, which is okay. Oh, now I have bubbles on it. So this is Creation E by Roja. Anyway, Roja. Creation E by Roja. It's known as Enigma in other parts of the world. This fragrance, love at first sniff. I really do like this scent. I know a lot of people compare it to, or not compare, but a lot of people say that it has a Coca-Cola accord. For me, I don't quite get Coca-Cola, but I get a root beer float, specifically a root beer float, because it has that sweet creaminess of the vanilla, and then you have whatever that's in here that's giving that slight root beer, because there's a few spices in here as well, a lot of benzoin. So it has this really creamy, dense sweetness to it. It also has a boozy note of cognac, which I think works really, really well, especially for the cooler months. But I've been wearing this sometimes to bed. I'm really, really enjoying this, and I'm so happy, so happy that I got this in my collection. If I had to say which one I prefer more over these two, hands down, it's going to be Creation E or Enigma over Vetiver. I mean, Vetiver has its place in my collection, of course, but just favorites, Creation E takes the cake easily. Oh, another Roja that I have in my collection was not a full bottle, but it's a travel spray of Amber Oud. I feel like I'm getting into this Roja rabbit hole, but you know, this stuff's good, okay? It's really, really good. Yeah, so I have Amber Oud, which I honestly got because if you're on Instagram, we have Ore, who is Knows Notes on Instagram, and he swears by this fragrance. He loves it. He raves about it. So I decided, you know what, I want to try it. So I did try it at the my local Neiman Marcus, but it's expensive. So I decided, let me just go with a travel spray. And honestly, this will be enough to last me for a really long time. But this is Amber Oud. It's very resonant, very sweet, very decadent. Not gourmand, but it has a lot of sweetness along with a lot of woody notes, some oud and some animalics as well. This fragrance is really beautiful and I can't wait to wear it more freely once it starts to get cool. This is definitely not a summer scent, but it's a gorgeous scent. So the next two fragrances I'm going to talk about are by Rogue Perfumes, and here they are. We have Sheep Siam and Diptyque. Anyway, by Rogue Perfumes, Manuel Cross is the nose behind these fragrances. And what makes this house very special is that they don't follow IFRA laws. So he really, I mean, which could be a good and a bad thing depending on your point of view and your preference, but he uses real oak moss, he uses real animalic notes. Therefore, technically, you're not supposed to be selling these in other countries, I think, but I'm not sure what the, I don't know, don't ask me, not my problem. Anyway, Sheep Siam is a beautiful sheep fragrance. It's so vintage, it smells so old school and so vintage. It smells clean, it's jam-packed full of oak moss. The citrus in here in this sheep fragrance is a what is it called? A kaffir lime. Kaffir lime are limes that you tend to find in a lot of Thai cuisines, which makes this quite unique for a sheep scent. This fragrance is amazing. I've been wearing it a lot. I regret not getting a 60 ml, but you know, it's okay. If I do run out of this, which I'm not sure I will, I'm gonna be getting another one. It's that good. It's that good. And then the next one that I have is Diptyque. Diptyque is an ambery tobacco vanilla scent with some animalic notes in here. This scent, if you don't like animalic notes, stay away from it. I think it's absolutely stunning. As most animalic fragrances, the opening is quite sharp with it, but after it dries down, you get this very smooth, sweet, somewhat sexy vanilla ambery scent with a little bit of tobacco notes in the back. This fragrance also is going to be a staple in my in my fall winter lineup. Diptyque by Rogue. The last fragrance in my haul is the first time actually that I got a fragrance from this house. I think it's very special. It is Makai by Motif Olfactif. It's a new fragrance to my collection, and these are extracts as well, and look at how much I've gone through. I've gone through quite a bit. I've sent a sample to someone, but just once, but I think I've gone through quite a bit given the amount of time that I've had with it. But this is a beautiful, it's a fruity scent, and I'm not super duper crazy on fruit. It really depends on the fruit used. I hate berries. Hi, my name's Amina, and I hate fragrances with berries. Anyway, so this fragrance has notes of green mango, a lot of exotic florals, and some other fruits as well. It has this really beautiful skin-like musk in the base that just works so well on my skin. And this thing lasts forever, although it's a softer scent. In this most recent release, this release came out with two. So it was this one, Makai, and then another one called Huakai. Huakai is another gorgeous one, but for now I have Makai. I hope to own Makai soon. I recently had Mr. Off on my channel to do a session of getting to know Joe. So if you're interested, please watch that video to learn a little bit more about the brand Motif Olfactif, along with Mr. Oz himself, and then the inspiration behind his release of the 2 fragrances, which include Makai and Makai. Yeah, this is a new one. Love it, loving it so far. So I think that's it. That is my haul. So that is my haul, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping that you guys will not see another haul from me in a while, because, you know, these are expensive and I'm trying to discipline myself to decrease my purchases, my buying, my spending of money on perfumes and fragrances. Ooh, excuse me. How ladylike of me. Thank you for watching my haul. Hopefully this is the last one you will see from me for a while. Maybe during the holiday season or my birthday. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. Be safe out there. Please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.